Tyler Van Dyke. Tyler Van Dyke. Tyler Van Dyke. He was asked after the game how his hand was, and he said in fall camp he tore 3 ligaments in his hand, so it's still kind of bothering him. Keep in mind, this is after his second straight week of throwing a couple turnovers in Miami, losing 2 games in a row. Tyler Van Dyke is a tough individual. Tyler Van Dyke is a all right quarterback. He is a great kid, but I feel like him telling the media about the torn ligaments in his hand, I don't know if that was the right time to do that. Because during fall camp and before the first game, people were talking about hands and fingers, and the conversation was, I'm okay, I'm okay. After he sliced and diced up Texas A&M's defense in their secondary, he said, I'm okay, I'm okay. Now we lose 2 games in a row, and he throws that out in the press conference. Y'all tell me if I'm overreacting. Y'all tell me if I'm overreacting, because if you are injured, you should not be playing because, and I've heard Shannon Sharp say this a million times, the Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp. He says if you as a player decide to go out on that field with any health conditions, you still have to be judged as if you're healthy enough to play. So I'm still judging Tyler as he's healthy enough to play because this is the first time we are 6 weeks in. We've heard about torn ligaments. Now, there was questions about his hand, but everybody said they was okay. Mario Cristobal said he was okay. Now we're talking about torn ligaments after multiple games with multiple interceptions and 2 straight losses. I feel as though that's a bad look. Now, I want to jump on here to kind of talk about Tyler Van Dyke. And to kind of, last night we lost. Maybe I said some things I really don't remember because sometimes I just get on the microphone and just talk, Tyler Van Dyke is not a horrible quarterback. Tyler Van Dyke is not the worst quarterback we've ever had. He's just not the quarterback that is going to take us to the next level, that's going to win us 10 games or more, that's going to get us into the college football conversations late in the season. He's just not it. And we've had 3 samples of this. Now, you out there, you're probably saying, well, Grant, wasn't you the one that said Amazon Prime delivery after he sliced and diced Texas A&M? I was. And I still stand by that. If a defense is running man, if the offensive line gives Tyler enough time, if the defense ignores the fact that Tyler's always going to rush to Xavier Restrepo, then you best believe if all those things are going right, you are going to get some Amazon Prime deliveries from Tyler Van Dyke, from TVD. But if a defense starts to run zone, if his offensive linemen aren't building him a stone wall, he's in trouble. He's in trouble. And he's shown us this. If I was defensive coordinator for the rest of the year, I'm going zone defense against Tyler. And he's going to make a mistake. Because if you go man, especially with the athletes that we have on the outside, Tyler's going to make you pay. But if you run zone against Tyler, it's not too good for Miami. So I do think highly of Tyler in certain aspects of quarterback play, but that doesn't mean he's not a liability in other aspects. That's why I feel we would do better with a mobile quarterback. Now, a mobile quarterback. Well, let me say this. Yeah. Let me just talk about. I've talked about Tyler Van Dyke And, he's a good young man. He's a tough young man. He can't throw against his own defenses, right? But our offense as a whole doesn't put stress on a defense. So if you have a mobile quarterback, the defense is always going to say, this quarterback could scramble. Maybe I should put a spy. Maybe I should tell my defensive ends that they just can't attack willy-nilly. If you make a defense think for a second, the offense has the advantage. If the defensive ends can just attack the tackles and try to get you because you're a statue in the back, that hurts your offense. Now, of course, if your quarterback can't throw the ball, that hurts your offense too. So I'm not saying Miami should go out and just get a running quarterback. We need to get a quarterback that has the ability to hurt the defense with his legs. Tyler really does not assess that, and that hurts our offense. The other thing our offense lacks is somebody to stress the middle of the field, like a tight end. If we're going to be a run-heavy team, I'm okay with Cam McCormick being a tight end. But if not, we need to figure a way to get Arroyo. We need to figure a way to get Jaleel Skinner. Is Riley Williams going to be the mismatch because we just don't throw the ball in the middle of the field? Why is that? Whose fault is that? You guys let me know. So I just wanted to jump on here and talk about Tyler Van Dyke. I am not saying Tyler is the worst quarterback in Miami Hurricanes history. I'm not saying Tyler is the sole reason Miami has dropped 2 games. What I am saying is he has liabilities, and now people are starting to catch up with it. And if Tyler does not have time in the pocket, if he does not have a running game to force the defense into man coverage and the defense run zone, we're going to be in for a long day. We're going to struggle every game. Does that mean that Tyler is not a good thrower of the ball? No, he throws the ball wonderfully. When it's man coverage, that throw to Jacoby George, he threw that, took the hit. Ugh. And delivered the Amazon Prime delivery right where Jacoby George was supposed to be. And that is amazing. We're going to be talking about this team all week. I got a lot of thoughts. I just don't want to jam them into one video. But I thought it was interesting that TVD brought up his injury. Give me your thoughts about that, because I feel like, hey, I see Akeem Mesidor on the sideline. Even though I wish we had Akeem Mesidor, I don't say, oh, Akeem he never plays. I mean, I do. I mean, I don't look at, if Tyler's hurt, you're hurt. That's about life. If you're hurt, you're hurt. Mark Fletcher, if you're hurt, you're hurt. Akeem Mesidor, if you're hurt, you're hurt. You can't get mad at a player because he gets injured. But if you go out on the field, you're going to be judged by your play. And if you do good, people are going to praise you, whether you're injured or not. If you do bad, people are going to critique you, whether you're injured or not. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm out. Peace.